extraction or low loss, allowing long distance between amplifier or repeaters, and its inherently high data carrying capacity. But fiber costs relatively high and always harder. So, fiber is chosen for systems requiring higher bandwidth or spanning longer distances than electrical cabling and accommodate. After invention of computer, the appearance of Internet brings another evolution of
Internet with the following three parts: the history of the Internet, the productions of Internet and data propagation, and the methods to connect Internet. First, we look over the history of the Internet. Prior to the widespread Internet working that lead to the Internet, most communication networks were limited by their nature to only allow communication between the stations on the network. And in 1960s, two computer scientists, E.V.C. Prince and Robert W. Taylor, pioneered the call for a joint up global network to address interoperability problems. Several research programs began to research principles of the networking between separated physical networks, and this led to the development of the packet switches. With the packet switching networking solution in the late 1960s and 1970s, public access and hobbyist networking systems grew in popularity. And this led to the applications of packet switching to develop a protocol for internet working where multiple different networks could be joined together into a super framework of networks. By defining a simple common network system, the Internet proper suit, the concept of the network could be separated from its physical implementation. This spread of inter-network began to form into the idea of a global inter-network that would be called the Internet. And this began to quickly spread as existing networks were converted to become compatible with this. This spread quickly across the advanced telecommunications networks of the Western world, and then began to penetrate into the rest of the world. Along this long time, many inventions changed people's concepts of communication and data propagation. First, email. Email is often called the killer application of the Internet. However, it actually predates the Internet and was a circle tool in creating it. Email started in 1965 as a way for multiple users of a time-sharing mainframe computer to communication. Though the history of email is not unclear, but we know that the first email system is SDC's Q32 and MIT's CC22. Then the World Wide Web. The World Wide Web is a system of interlinked hypertext documents accessed via the Internet. With a web browser, one can view web pages contain text, images, videos, and other multimedia and navigate. Then nowadays, people can also use voice telephone to make a call, and it costs a little money to make an overseas call too. And people can also use video communication to make a face-to-face phone call. And MSN and QQ are very popular among teenagers. We can not only use them to communicate with each other, but also share images, videos, and so on. Then we go to the last part, the methods to connect the Internet. There are three main methods to connect Internet. First, the dial-up Internet access. It is a form of Internet access via telephone line. The user's computers use a modem connect to a telephone line to dial into an Internet service provider's look to establish a modem-to-modem link. However, this form of access is overflow and disrupt the telephone use. So people create broadband. Broadband is a high-speed internet access, typically contracted with dial-up access over a modem. The advantage of broadband is that it supplies high speed and without disrupting the telephone use, and allows a Wi-Fi enabled device connect to the internet when within range of the wireless.
It says that a revolutionary change had happened to the life on internet after the invention of P2P network. The speed of downloading becomes much faster than ever before, but we have already got the limit of the speed of P2P network. Is there new technology which can help us make it faster? Maybe the network coding technology can help us. What is network coding? The core notion of network coding is to allow mixing of data at intermediate network nodes. A receiver sees this data packet and deduces from them the message that were originally intended for the data sync. Let us see an easy example, a butterfly example. If in the butterfly example, there are two sources at the top, A and B, each having knowledge of some values, A and B. There are two destination nodes at the bottom, there and there, which each want to know both A and B. Each edge can carry only a single value. In the old days, if we only use routing, then the central line would be able to carry A or B, but not both of them. Suppose we send A through the center, then the left destination would receive A twice, but they don't know what is B. The same problem if we're using net coding. But if we use net coding and so on, we do get both A and B to both destinations by sending the sum of the symbols through the center. In other words, we can encode A and B using formula A plus B. The left destination receives A and A plus B, and can find B by subtracting the two values. This is a linear code, because encoding and decoding streams are linear operations. The future of network coding can be used in many fields, just as P2P file sharing and mesh networking. We believe that the technology of network coding can make us life better. We believe that our information technology will lead us to a better tomorrow. Thank you.